Black Phoenix checking in. This Rising fam, I wanted to talk to y'all briefly about welding in the US, fam. I'm trying to go live on 2 different platforms. Thank y'all for checking in. I'm going live this Rising on TikTok, and I'm also going live on YouTube. So I'm trying to set these cameras up right. I thought I had it correct, but you know how I go. So this Rising fam, I wanted to talk to y'all about something that I seen. So the numbers right now are around 22% of an increase by 2026. So by 2026, family, we have a 22% increase. It's what it's looking at right now when it comes to welding. There really need skilled welders in the field. And there's a big demand, but I'm gonna tell you what they're also looking at, what I've noticed. They're having so much big of a turnaround on, getting people into the shops that they're now going through a lot of staffing agencies. Salute, thanks for checking in this Rising. Forgive me about this, I got this camera over here trying to do all type of things. Thanks for checking in, YouTube, thanks for checking in, TikTok. I wanted to go live on both platforms. This Rising, I haven't tuned in with both of y'all, so I want to go live on both platforms and just kind of talk about this welding in the US. There's a lot of opportunities here right now, and I just wanted to state that the latest thing that I read, that there's an increase of about 22% by 2026. Now we know we're about in midways of 2024, and a lot of things has happened already this year. A lot of doors are opening. And one thing I have noticed that a lot of these big companies are going after staffing companies to hire their labor. They have spent so much money on the labor package, getting people that don't last, or so they just running people through those agencies. And just until they find, some decent people to work for. So what I want to say is there's many opportunities out here, fam, but I think it's going to be best if you go knock on the door yourself. This Rising, fam, I want to talk about creating your own welding job and knocking on that door yourself. They got different opportunities where they're literally, some companies are set up to have you go through a staffing agency, and they can tend to pay you less, but pay the staffing agency more to hire you, because they're pretty much taking the risk, so to speak. And they don't have to give you the full onboarding package, the full deal. And I heard another company here in Little Rock state the same thing one day. They said that the hiring process is costing them so much because they have to do so many things, and they lose so much money. So many people have to do this and that, and then you got to go through this stage. And if a person is not going to work out, or they know a person ain't going to work out, they don't want to really want to waste that time. So fam, what I want to say is there's a lot of jobs out here right now when it comes to welding. And now, and this field is broad, fam. It's a big umbrella. So for those who we're going to start off with the construction and pipe welders. Man, there's money out there for construction, pipelines, people doing meal writing, anything that does with traveling, installing, fixing equipment, repairing equipment. All of those things got good money in it right now. Like they need people who can actually go in the field and install things. You got plenty of people in the shop, fam, that can make things on a table, on a jig or whatever. But it's hard to find the person who can go in the field and do it in the field. So it's a big need. Salute. Thank everybody for checking in. Thank everybody for checking in this Rising. I appreciate it. Let me lock these comments in. Thanks for checking in, YouTube. Hey, somebody on YouTube said it never hurts to knock on a few doors, fam. It never hurts, fam. And I want to say this, that it is better to knock on doors yourself. So over the week, I've been in Georgia. I just made it back to Arkansas yesterday. And doing my Georgia experience over the last few days, I had to go knock on a couple doors and talk to a couple owners. I did a whole lot of networking. Went to some events, and to sum it all up on my experience was when it comes to welding that there's many opportunities in Georgia. Now, Georgia, as for the pay, I'm noticing that the pay looks like Arkansas as far as money wise. Like, it's almost the same. And in some places, it's a little cheaper. I've seen them pay a little cheaper than Arkansas. And I understand now because Arkansas minimum wage is $11. Georgia minimum wage is $7.25. So there's a difference on the economy there. The work hours was a little different. I noticed a few companies that I went to, they worked so much that I could see why they run through so many people. They just work. I'm like, y'all just don't, some places will just work you till you just pass out. You just ain't no good no more. And so I noticed that from a couple of Georgia companies versus a couple of Arkansas companies. They'll work you, but they literally don't want you to burn out because they want you to last. So they don't want to put extreme hours on you. They want to have a few different shifts. They don't want to burn you out. Like Arkansas welding fabrication companies, a lot of them are not doing 12-hour shifts. They splitting shifts. You're doing 10s, 8s or 10s, or you're rotating doing different shifts. A couple things I've seen about Georgia, some of them, they're doing long 12-hour shifts, like come in early, stay there all day, and they're not paying a whole lot. So it's not, you get money from your hours, but not from your skills. So it's one of those things. So I would say this. There's a lot of opportunities out there, but we're going to have to create them for ourselves. We're going to have to knock on the doors, fam, and we're going to have to be prepared. And one thing I notice about no matter where you go in the country, when you walk through the door prepared, you walk through the door confident, knowing what you know, and be confident. Don't lie, just be confident. The opportunities you will get will be better. The conversations you will have will be deeper, so you don't have to boast. You can say, hey, this is what I know. And one thing, too, that I noticed, companies that know they don't want to pay, they're going to let you know, oh, man, I like you, but we don't want to pay you. We want to give you the 25. We'd rather give him 16 and just go through a lot of 16s. That's what they do, fam. That's what they do. So we have to be conscious of that. So, like I say, there's many opportunities in the U.S. But this past week I was in Georgia, so I have to just highlight some of the things that I noticed. There's a lot of opportunities out there when it comes to fabrication. I've seen a lot of construction opportunities outside. There's a lot of construction opportunities here in Arkansas as well when it comes to construction or manufacturing or, fabrication. But we're going to have to knock on these doors, fam. Thanks for checking in, fam. Hold up for a minute, let me answer that question. Border maker in the building. Salute, fam. It's a lot of good money. Thanks for checking in, TikTok. There's a lot of good money, fam. There's a lot of good money in it. I believe my brother, who I grew up with, I call him my brother, Willie Jones, checking in. We grew up together. And I believe he got familiar with welding, too, in the Navy. He was in the Navy. Salute. Thanks for checking in. This Rising on YouTube. Like I say, this Rising, fam, I just wanted to go live and talk to y'all about some of this money, fam. There's a lot of money here. There's a lot of opportunities that I really believe that we are sleeping on, and I want us to take advantage of some of these opportunities. Like I say, when it comes to welding, fam, I have seen the numbers fluctuate. It all depends on if you're doing what they call regular light work MIG welding, which is just ornamental MIG welding, or steel MIG welding, but it's just on handrails. So it ain't nothing on real thick. You're using 1/8" material, using gauge, you know what I'm saying? They'd probably have you on some thicker gauge, 1/8" or something, 16 gauge, So the things, when it comes to what you're doing with the MIG welding versus heavy steel, it's gonna change. So the pay changes. So just keep in mind when you're not doing like things that require a lot of thinking or danger, harm, so to speak. the pay tends to be a little lower. That's what I've been noticing. When you're doing things that takes a little bit more risk, you tend to get paid more for your risk. So just keep that in mind, fam. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate everybody for checking in this rise, and I would like to encourage everybody to share the channel, share the page. Keep hitting them like buttons. I do appreciate it. I do want to celebrate live today and also say that I hit my 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I'm blessed. Appreciate that, everybody that's been subscribing, liking, sharing the channel. Our goal is to get that plaque, fam. I want that plaque on the wall, fam, behind my welding mannequin. Had a big YouTube plaque for 100,000 subscribers, and I believe we can do it this year, fam. Ain't gonna be no problem. There's a lot of people that need welding, and I know we can reach 100,000 subscribers and really help them with their welding education. Give them some tips, give them some encouragement. So my channel is all based on education and entrepreneurship and motivation, motivating you to dive into the trade to keep this trade alive. So the whole purpose of this channel is to give you some real substance, fam. So you can go back in my archives on my uploaded videos. You can sit there for 10 to 20 minutes, fam, and literally learn something from MIG welding, TIG welding, stick welding, cutting torch, plasma torch, blueprints, tape measure, whatever it is. I got a platform where you can literally sit down, fam, and you can learn something. And that's the goal, fam. I really think that as we learn, we have to put this information back out there so that those who's coming behind us can get it. And my goal, family, with the Your Welding Coach is to bring more awareness to welding, get more people into it, get more people making money, changing their lives, getting out of prison, getting out of high school, going through unemployment, and they want to just try a different career. My goal, fam, is to help you do that as well. So that's my goal, fam. So it's not to come on here to boast, to brag, and say I'm the best welder of all times. No, I'm not saying that. Now, I can hold my own now, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not saying that. And I just want to say you have to network your skills. I actually have a welding opportunity that I'm going to go check out today at 8. So I'll be keeping y'all posted on that. And this is a piecework type of opportunity, contract, part-time, full-time, whatever you want to do, piecework that needs some help on doing some stainless parts. So I'm gonna go in and meet the owner and figure out how I can assist them and help them. And it might be another opportunity just to use to bring income while I'm doing what I'm doing. So it's just piecework. So I'm gonna go in and check out some of this and see if I can help them on some of their stainless steel work that they have in the shop, and some of their mild steel too. They have some mild steel, but they do a lot of stainless. So the goal is to network your skills, fam. Welding skills pays the bills. Not just welding skills, carpentry, plumbing, HVAC, you name it, fam. Like I said, we got to have those trades, fam, those trades that really position us. And today, fam, like I said, when I read that article about the things that's going on with welding right now, especially in the U.S., fam, there's a big need, because a lot of these industries need welding, like the trucking, the vehicle, the farming, the technology. Like, there's so many fields that need welding. Welding isn't going anywhere, fam. From the bridges, the infrastructure of America, just the infrastructure, fam. You can just make money going around repairing the infrastructure in your state and in different states. And there's a lot of money available in the infrastructure welding. So I just want to say that there's a lot of money. I know y'all been out here on these highways and you done seen all this work they got going on. You could be getting some of that money, fam. So I want to say, for those who want to be bridge welders, family, it's not real difficult, and you don't do a whole lot of hanging from the bridge type welding. Majority of the welding you're going to be doing going to be flat and vertical or horizontal. Flat, vertical, and horizontal majority of the time, but they try to keep it simple. So you'll probably just be doing all flat welds or horizontal welds in the field. But they'll test you out vertical up with the D1.5. So for those who want to dive into doing some stick welding outside, there's a big demand on bridges and outside construction, and flux core outside. Hold both of them guns, have a gun in this one. If you can get both of those and you love outside work, family, that's a lot of money. Now, if you love inside work, You can get you a little bag. Like I say, the inside MIG welding money, I have noticed that you're going to be from between $16 and $20. That's just the price range I'm seeing, between 16 and 20. Now some I seen 15. So I did see some places that say, we give you 14, 15. You just tack this stuff on there, but you don't do a lot of extreme welding. But the cost of living in that one area is kind of low. So you got to think, if minimum wage is $7.25 and they say, hey, we're going to give you 14 and you was just making 10, I would say jump on that, man. Any opportunity you can get that can better your money in welding, family, I would say take it. Don't sleep on an opportunity. Because right now, fam, everybody got some bills to pay. We all got something going on. So I would say the best thing to do is just utilize it, fam. Utilize it. Thanks for checking in, fam. Yes. Sometimes it be like that. Salute. Someone on YouTube said you need experience to get these jobs. So some places only pay little, $15 an hour to get that experience. But think about this. You don't stay at one level when you come to welding skills. As you get your skills, you gonna grow, fam. You might have to move from that company. I have changed different companies, but you gonna grow. But you have to start somewhere, and you can start on the job training, like this gentleman said. You can start with the basics and go. Now, my goal is to teach a person more than the basics. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for that comment, fam. My goal is to teach a person more than the basics. So in my 8-week program, you can pick either flux core welding / MIG, or you can have stick welding in the 8 weeks. Now, only reason there's only one process pretty much in the 8 weeks, because we really want you to get it. With the wire, we can show you two. We can show you regular MIG and flux to give you a taste. With the stick, we want to be showing you how to use the 60-10 and the 70-18 rods. So we'll be teaching you how to use two different rods. That's in the 8-week program. 16 weeks is more of a combination. You're going to get all of that. You're going to get stick, MIG, and flux core. Now, for those who want to get TIG, we'll have specialty classes for that. Cool. So we are going to create a program where we're going to have a complete combo. And it'll be a longer program. But most people are trying to dive straight into an employment, and they can't wait no 6 months, fam. Most of us can't wait no 6 months without no money. It's just realistic, fam. So doing our 4-week program and our 4-month program and the 2-month program is more realistic, but it's only 4 hours a day, Monday through Thursday. So you're gonna go 8 to noon, 1 to 5, or 6 to 10. That's your times. So my goal is to make it affordable for everybody once they dive into the program. And our goal is to have our first program. I just want to say this: the first school is going to start off in Union City, Georgia. Union City, Georgia. Shout out to 16-phase diesel. It's going to be located on 7415 Oakley Road in Union City, Georgia. We're opening up the first one there, and then our goal is to plan on to bring them back towards to the south. So our goal is to hit places like Birmingham. We want to hit places in Mississippi. We want to hit Arkansas and Little Rock. We want to go through Houston, go through Texas. Our goal is to hit the South areas, South Carolina, North Carolina. We want to hit where the majority of people in the southern regions where they are moving to as well really need this type of trade. So we want to be able to help people dive straight into employment, fam, and that's one thing you can do. So my goal as your welding coach, fam, is to really help people dive into it. So we want to try to hit that North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, all the way through that side. That's our goal with your welding coach. We're not just going to start one. We're going to start it where we are needed, but we got to start from somewhere. So we're going to start there and build the first one, family, and we're going to keep, so y'all stay in tune with me. Thanks for checking in. TikTok. Yeah, you can get more money. It helps you get those big paying jobs, what you said. Okay. Shout out to South Carolina. Yeah, it is a struggle to help these students understand, because some places I went to, even a place I went to in Georgia, they was talking about how some of these welding schools, and this honestly, And these welding schools and programs and these instructors be giving out misleading information, fam. I'm gonna keep it realistic with you. That's what my channel is about, realism. You don't see my cameras all out, me shining. I just use my phones, fam. And my goal is to give you the information. As long as you can hear me and you can see me okay, we'll work on getting better and more glamour in Hollywood. But I'm gonna give you the real, fam. And realistically, fam, if you can dive out of a program, especially under 16 weeks. So you got a 16-week or under program, and you can start out a job starting out, making anywhere from 15 to 25, depends on your work ethics. It's a game changer, fam. It's a game changer, but a lot of these jobs isn't finna just start you out paying you hand over fist. Now, when it comes to extreme pipe welding and certain specialty things you do in school that you get, some of these schools, they specialize in that. There's no issue. But just the average Joe, fam, and there's a lot of average Joes. There's more average Joes than it is Supermans. You get what I'm saying? So we got to help the average Joe make sure he can eat too. Make sure he can fly like Superman as well. Thanks for checking in, fam. I just want to make sure I locked this comment in. I had a couple things pop up and I couldn't see them all. Thanks for checking in, TikTok. Thanks for checking in, YouTube. What's going on, family? What's going on? Thanks for checking in. Like I say, the purpose of this Rising Family is just to talk to y'all about some of this welding money. There's a lot of money available, and there's a 22% growth on welding by 2026. So we know we in midway 24 now. So if you're thinking about welding, if you're thinking about diving into the trade, family, let me be your coach. I can be your coach online. I can be your coach in person. And like I say, there are some series and programs that video series we're working on too. So for those who want to purchase some of the series, we're also going to have some DVD downloadable footage a person can buy for those who just want to support and get some hands-on footage. So everything that we teach, we're going to have DVDs and videos for, with me literally going over it with the student, showing you the process from start to finish. So I want to literally do it. So if it's a test that you got to take in the class, we're going to shoot a video of me doing the test from start to finish. So that way you will see what it takes. We'll hold some dialogue, we'll talk, we'll, give you a couple tips and pointers, but I do the complete test. So that's the goal. And I already got this, some of this footage already uploaded on my YouTube. I got some on my TikTok as well, but you can go to my YouTube and you can learn how to stick weld uphill. You can learn how to stick weld overhead with a 3/8 coupon. You can do flux core uphill overhead. You can learn how to use the cutting torch, the plasma torch. You can learn how to use a tape measure. Family, I got some vital information. But family, if you get started now and you start learning now, you're only going to increase your education. That's one thing I love about welding. There's no cap to it. Once you learn, all you got to do is apply it and keep learning, fam. There's so many opportunities out here. All we got to do is just keep knocking on those doors. So this Rising fam, we know there's a little storm going on right now. It's been raining and weather been crazy. So hopefully everybody have a safe day today. My goal is, like I say, I just wanted to go live, talk to the community. It's been a while since I went live, and I've been having a lot on my plate here lately. And it's been dealing with welding in the U.S. So ironically, I've been trying to get a couple things done, killing several birds in one stone. Thanks for checking in, TikTok. Thanks for checking in, YouTube. I just want to make sure I show love. I do appreciate everybody that's been showing support, liking, sharing the channel. Like I say, our goal is to bring more awareness to welding. I'm in Little Rock, and like I say, we got an opportunity to get the first school in Georgia, and hopefully we can do the same thing. We can mimic the same thing here in Little Rock. This is my home state. I was born here. So, naturally I want to come back and do something great here. And I think I'll be able to do it here in Little Rock versus in a smaller town. I'm from McGee, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it down there and get the people involved. Is more, I think that it'll be better for me to do it in a more populated area like here and still help my hometown, which is McGee, Arkansas, where I grew up, but I was born here in Little Rock. So I want to help my state, fam, but sometimes you have to leave in order to help. So I was here helping, and like I say, some things it can be what I'm trying to do with welding can be like pulling teeth. The system is different everywhere you go. But my goal is to be your coach, is to motivate you, get you into this trade, There are many jobs in the area looking for you. I just want to say this. Thanks for the love and the roses, family. If you are a welder, a fitter, stick welder, or flux core welder, you're in the city of Little Rock and you're looking for an opportunity, I just want to give a shout out to Lexicon because they're always hiring good welders. They're always giving second chances. They got people come in from the prison to work. I like the culture. I like the opportunity that they give people second chances. And I'm always promoting them because I just feel like if you get with the right team, you can grow. So in my personal opinion, out of all the teams out here, it's a lot of different companies, but those are the only ones who have sit me down and say, hey, we like what you're doing, shook my hand, gave me a hug, and that make me feel comfortable. I don't work for them, but I encourage others to who's looking for an opportunity because they're just a great company, fam. It's just what it is. So shout out to Lexicon, shout out to their recruiter, shout out to those who are involved in that movement. Like I say, fam, if you want to get into a great team where you can grow and you're in Arkansas, that is one company that I know in Arkansas that would help you grow. Another company is down south. And if you're in the southeast area of the state, they have a company down there called Safe Holland. I don't know what the issues is as of now, but I do know they hire a lot of welders down there in the southeast area of Arkansas. So those are just a few places that I know that would look out. Now, I just came to Georgia. I don't know any companies yet. I do know one small mom and pop company that has helped me out, and that was Master Steel, and that was in Columbus, Georgia. So we're going to be doing some networking with them out of Columbus. He has helped me do some ornamental things. He has hired one of my students, so it's a great guy, and he's out of Columbus, Georgia, Master Steel. So we're going to be networking with them for sure, and we're trying to open up some doors in Atlanta. I met one gentleman, and I believe it was, I can't think of the name of his company. I don't want to say it wrong, but I want to say it was God's Welding, a Lord's Welding or something, God Bless Welding or something. I reached out to that brother, and I believe he was in somewhere in northern Georgia. So right now, fam, my goal, salute, thanks for the love. My goal is to bring more opportunities and let y'all know more about the welding that's available in Georgia. There's a lot of opportunities there, and there's opportunities here. Everywhere I go, fam, once I get a plug, I'm gonna give y'all the information. I ain't gonna hold no information back. So if I find out something good that can help y'all, that can help you grow, that can help your knowledge in the education, fam, I'm gonna give it to you. So I just wanted to say, I want to give a big shout out to my business partner, Black Sheep Combo. He left a comment on my YouTube channel. So for those who are on YouTube and on TikTok, y'all check out Black Sheep Combo. He got a channel on TikTok and on YouTube. That's one of my business partners. He's doing podcast interviews and some more great things coming soon. We got some great ideas with some filming, with some movies, with some series. Like, we got some great things coming in. So I just want y'all to check him out. My brother is from Nigeria. He's been over here, I think, about 7-8 years now. He got a beautiful daughter in America, and his goal is to really change the lives for his family and those who are literally want to help. He loves to help people, fam. Good brother, fam. So for those who are needing some media, from thumbnails and things like that, my brother is good at that. So if you need someone to create some thumbnails for you, create some shorts, shoot your footage. You in Georgia, or no matter where you at, because we travel, but we in Georgia right now, bro, in Georgia. So if you're in Georgia, you need some a video shot, you need an interview done, hit up Black Sheep Combo, inbox him on both his platforms. He's on Instagram, he's on TikTok, he's on YouTube. That's Black Sheep Combo. Not conversation, but that's what we're gonna be having. But it's Black Sheep Combo, so y'all check him out, man. I love to show love to all of those who show love to me, and that's my brother. So yeah, fam, if you're 17 and you're starting to get into welding, the main tip I can give you is to dive into it now. Find you a school, find you a location, find you an area, see what it takes. Some places now, some schools only allow you to come in at 18. Now, you do have places like our private facility, you can come in at 17 as long as your parents sign. You can actually come in at 15, 16, 14. In our private program, as long as your mom or your dad signed for you, we're still going to teach you the trade, because we know if you get it young and you get a little side job, because most places still allow you to work, and you get this side job and you start critiquing your trade, by the time you increase your age, you'll have more experience and you're going to be better at it. So that's one thing I know. The earlier you start, the better you can be when it comes to welding and fabrication. So I salute everybody for checking in. Like I say, I know I came in early. Thanks for the love and support. I appreciate the diamonds. I appreciate the support. I am from Little Rock, Arkansas, fam. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm going live in Little Rock, Arkansas right now. I just left Georgia yesterday and I'm back in Little Rock. A couple things I got to do here before I transition into the area. I planned on being in Georgia, fully established, hopefully by the end of the year, unless something happens. But I still go back and forth until we get some things off the ground. So y'all should be hearing from me soon as far as when we're going to get everything established. But I'm here in Georgia. I'm going back and forth. Yes, if you're grown and you're trying to dive into welding, family, you still can learn. I would say having a private tutor like myself or finding someone that teach privately can be your win, because you don't have to go and break the bank. Now, I do want to say this, private courses starts off about $1,000 for a 40-hour setting. Your return on your investment is going to be phenomenal, because you are investing $1,000 into your education, and most people I have taught under this same thing, they can now transition that to a job. I got one guy who took my $1,000 course, my $1,000 welding course, which we broke it down in 2 weeks for 40 hours, and we broke it down in 2 weeks. And before we finished his last class, he was able to go to a job, take the test, get an interview, and started making $20 an hour, fam. So his $1,000 investment got him at $20 an hour as a welder starting out, and he had zero experience. He kicked it with me for about 2 weeks, and my brother's a welder right now in Dumas, Arkansas at Safe Holland, been getting to the bag. I don't know if he's still there or what's going on, but I know he's been doing it for a minute, and he can hold his own now. You know what I'm saying? So, family, I just want to say your return on your investment is going to be wonderful for you, but you got to make the investment, you got to make the sacrifice, fam. So I just want to say that. So as long as y'all willing to make the sacrifice, fam, there's opportunities. There's a lot of money here. So I just want to say that there's a lot of opportunities for those who are looking for some. People ask all the time, where do I need to look? Indeed, Career Builders. Those are two that I like. Indeed and Career Builders have a lot of jobs. Also, I would say go to LinkedIn. Get you a LinkedIn account if you're working in the corporate world, you're working for a job, if you're a welder. I think having a LinkedIn account is cool, because a lot of recruiters, a lot of important people look at that LinkedIn site. That's like your online resume. You know what I mean? As far as what you do. So I would say if you're a welder and you're trying to build up your status and you want to get opportunities, build you a LinkedIn page as well. And I think that'll help you showing what you do, showing your work, when you started, you know, different things you're certified in, all of that. Salute, thanks for checking in. So this Rising Fam, I wanted to go live with y'all about 30 minutes, and I think I have accomplished that. I wanted to go live on YouTube and TikTok and just bring y'all some information. Like I said, I just made it back into Arkansas, and today I'm actually going to go knock on a couple doors here as well. So I just want to say, fam, I lead by example, and that's the only way to do it, fam. But there's many opportunities in welding, many opportunities. So if you're going through something, you need to get a bag, you can do it with welding, fam. You can do it with welding. So y'all be blessed, continues to prosper. For those who need more information, don't hesitate to inbox me. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. Please leave a comment, share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you know someone who's interested in welding, share my channel, share your welding coach with them, fam. Our goal is, like I say, I want to state this again, we're going to get that 100,000 plat this year, fam. So y'all help me get it, fam. Y'all keep sharing the channel, and we're gonna put it right behind my welding inspector back here at the back. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. I want to make sure I lock these comments in before I go. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate YouTube. I really do appreciate TikTok. Everybody that came in. I know it's early, but you know what they say, fam. You know what they say. The early bird get the worm. So I appreciate y'all getting out here early with me this rising, fam, and chilling with me. Ask a couple questions before I go. Any tips for a newbie? Fam, the main tips I can give any newbie is angle, gap, travel speed. Those three things applies to all processes. Let me say it again. Angle, gap, travel speed. Keep those things in mind. And no matter what process you're doing, that is going to apply to every process as a welder. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in, fam. I appreciate the love, man. Like I say, this rising, I just wanted to go live and talk to y'all. Hopefully, like I say, I gave someone some information that could encourage them. What contact you need, fam? What contact you need? Let me know before I leave. Like I say, there's many opportunities here in Little Rock and in Georgia. Like I say, I haven't had a company yet. Like I say, I'm just now getting there, but my goal is to network with a company in Georgia where I can get my people some jobs when it comes to MIG welding, stick welding, construction, whatever. I'm going to find a company that's going to hire my people once I finish training them, fam. So I got a company here in Little Rock that would do it. A few companies actually, but I have one that really has been showing me love. So I love to shout out Lexicon because they have showed me love personally. So to me, Lexicon is like an extended family of Hog. You know what I'm saying? They just extended family, fam. I ain't got nothing bad to say about them. So like I say, for those who are looking for opportunities, I love to encourage people to go over there and check them out. Lexicon got opportunities, fam. So I'll say, hey, if you're looking for opportunity, get yourself clean, get yourself together, be able to show up on time, and hey, they'll open up a door for you. Yes, you can get a good job doing stick welding. Most definitely. One of my students fresh out of school, his first stick welding job landed him $25 an hour. Welding on the bridge. Bridge construction. Like I say, for those who want to get the big bag, I always say the big bag gonna be in traveling or outside. Outside construction, fam. Thanks for checking in. It almost depends on what a person is doing, but outside construction, you're looking for, you know, especially bridge construction, $25 to $30 an hour starting out. That's what they pay out there, between 25 and 35 on the bridge. Regular construction, you're probably looking at, I say, 17 to 22, something like that. 17 to 22 depends on your experience. Now, if you're traveling, it's gonna go up. Like if you're an iron worker, I think it's like $28, $30 an hour. So, family, that's a lot of money out here, fam. But you're gonna have to knock on these doors, fam. Knock on these doors. Some of them do background checks and some of them don't. Now, Lexicon, they don't do background. They hire felons, so as long as you don't have a certain charge, like, you know, you okay, they hire felons. So the background isn't a big thing. The main thing with Lexicon that I've noticed, they just want you to show up on time, pass a drug test. Them are the two things. Pass a drug test when you come in, show up on time, and be able to weld, be able to pass your weld test. So those three things. Drug test, weld test, show up. Show up, weld test, drug test, you got the job. Because you're dealing with a lot of equipment, so they want to make sure you're safe. They want to make sure they ain't dealing with people that's walking around in there like a zombie, because there's a lot of heavy equipment. There's a lot of stuff that's hot that can kill you in those plants. So they don't want to have nobody in there that's in la la land all high and stuff, and you can't do the job. So other than that, if you can do that, fam, they gonna mess with you. So, fam, I would say, fam, if you're looking for an opportunity, and also want to say this, they have traveling opportunities. I have people that say, man, if they got some traveling jobs, I really want to get that traveling money. They have traveling welding jobs. So contact them, fam. Contact them. Like I say, I don't know much, but I can only tell you that just to contact them and see what you can do. The company is in Little Rock. It's called Lexicon. So y'all check them out for those who look for opportunities. Now, in Georgia, I'm working on it, fam. I'm working on it. So y'all give me hopefully a few more weeks, fam, and I will have opportunities, a company in Georgia that hires or who want to network with us and help take in some of our guys as we train them. So that's the goal. I'm going to reach out to a couple HR departments and see if I can have a meeting. I also got another meeting today with another company this evening. I believe it's going to be around 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna give y'all some live updates on a couple things that I got going on. So I just want to say, fam, if I can help y'all personally, leave me an inbox, hit me up. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, everything, all platforms. Your Welding Coach. My classes are 8 to 16 weeks. So I just want to shout that out there. My classes are 8 to 16 weeks. So it's even going to be an 8-week program or a 16-week program you can sign into. So y'all keep, like I said, keep me posted for those who want to get on the email list. So get on the waiting list. So once we kick this off, all you have to do is email yourweldingcoach@gmail. That's Your Welding Coach. You email me, send me a number, tell me your name, and we're going to save you, and we'll be contacting you as we got more information with the school in Georgia. For those who are in Arkansas and you want to learn more about what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to keep you posted. Right now, I don't have a teaching facility yet here in Arkansas again, so I'm working on it. But right now, doors just haven't opened up yet, but I'm working on it. So the goal is to kill 7 birds with 1 stone, so I will be coming back to y'all soon. Yes, that's long enough. Most definitely. Just get your education, fam. Whatever you can invest in yourself, invest in yourself. Y'all be blessed, continues to prosper. I appreciate everybody from coming in, going live with me. Like I say, today I just want to talk about some of these numbers. You can change. There's many opportunities in America right now, and they're looking at a 22% increase by 2026. So y'all be blessed, continues to prosper. I'm out. Hold on.